Stupid computers. Hello, welcome back. This vlog that you're going to see is slightly different. It's not caravanning based, as you'll see a bit later on. Now, I did actually record this quite a while ago, and I haven't done anything with it. It's been sat on my computer. When I came to edit it, I realised that I'd lost some footage, and I'd also lost some audio. So for some reason on the video there was no audio on there. So what I've done is I've cobbled it together because a few people asked me how to do this job, and I've put it out as a vlog. It's not a how-to video or a demonstration of the correct way to do it. This is the way that I'm going to do this job. Hello and welcome back. This video is kind of a follow-up video from a video I did a long time ago on a Dashcam, the Nextbase 312GW that I've got fitted in my car. On that video I showed that I hardwired the camera in, so there wasn't anything plugged into the cigarette lighter, and it just comes on when the ignition is switched on. Now today I'm going to be fitting one of those cameras on my dad's car. He's actually bought a Cougar, but a newer one than mine. It's got a lot more features on it, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So this is the camera we've got, Nextbase 312GW. It's exactly the same as the one that I've got in my car, and you can have it plugged in via the cigarette lighter, but obviously that leaves a lot of trailing wires hanging around the car. So the way that we're going to do it is we've got what's called a Hardwire kit, and this is it here. I've actually just taken this out of my dad's car last weekend, so that's why it looks like this. And basically that just keeps it plugged in all the time, and you plug it in through this what's called a piggyback fuse. So what we need to connect it to is something which is switch live. Now when I say switch live, that means something that is live when the ignition is on. So what that does is when you get in your car and you start your car up, it will automatically turn the camera on. Now on my car, and I've looked at the fuse box in this, I'll show you in a second, we're going to connect it to the wiper. Now the wiper is not live all the time, but it's live when the ignition comes on, so that'll turn the camera on. So let's get on with that. So the first part was deciding where we were going to put the camera. Now on this newer Cougar, this section here is bigger than mine, so plugged it in and we've moved it around position, and we're likely going to put it in round about that position there. It kind of catches the bottom of this piece, but it's not too bad. You've got 140 degrees of vision within this camera, so that's where we're going to put it. We're going to run the cable up the back of the rear view mirror underneath this piece of foam, or the roof lining there, round the top of this pillar, and then down the A-frame into the fuse box, which is underneath there. So what I'm going to do is just loosely put the cable in place, then I know that I've got enough cable left here, then I can plug the camera in. So I'm going to loosely put that in place down the A-frame. So the fuse box is underneath here, and there are a couple of these clips that you need to pull out. You just push them in and then squeeze them off. There's one which I've taken off there, you can see the yellow thing, and there's another one here. Just squeeze it and it comes off, and then we pull. There might be one at the back actually. Yeah, pull that down, and you can see, if we can get in there, at the back is where the fuse box is. So we're just pulling the door trim off up here. That's where we're going to feed the cable up through there, and it's quite easy just to pull off, and it just slots back on again. So we've put the cable underneath the roof lining, and then we're putting in the cable down the side of the A-frame pillar plastic cover, and then if you pull the trim off, just push that down the back of the plastic cover on the A-frame, and then you can slot it down into the A-frame pillar. There's plenty of room in there, it just pushes in, and once you put the trim on, it'll stay where it is. At the bottom there's a piece of plastic where it meets the bottom to the top, and that just shoves around the back of there, and then that pushes through in towards the fuse box. So bits and bobs here. I've got a bolt that I've taken out here that's connected to this. I don't know, you can see this metal piece here. I'm going to use that for my earth. There's my earth wire. Oops, there. And I'm just going to put one of these on the end of it, and then I can put that onto there for my earth. So we've taken the 15 amp fuse out for the wiper blades, and then we put that into the piggyback fuse connector that already has a fuse in there for the dash cam. Slot that in, and we have both fuses in the one connector. We then just simply push the piggyback connector back into the original slot where we got the 15 amp fuse from. There should be room for that to fit in. You might have to fiddle around with it, but yeah, we just push that back in, and that then powers both the dash cam and the wipers, because the wipers are switched live. So we've got the camera fitted in, and once we press the stop start button, the wipers have come on. The camera comes on because it's now switch live, and then switch the button off. It usually stays on for about 10 seconds, and then it will automatically switch off, hopefully. So all I've got to do now is put that bit of carpet back up underneath near the fuse box. Another job done. I know it's not Caravan related, I do apologise, but I just thought I'd link this in with the video I did on the dash cam. Thanks for watching, see you soon, bye bye.